What's up, my Fina love, sis Miss Fina D, coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News. Now, I don't cover every single, news that come out of the Real Housewife franchise, okay, Housewives franchise, okay. However, I keep getting messages about this story. I didn't do it when Nene did this interview because I didn't care, but I'm still getting DMs on Instagram and messages to this day. Okay, so I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and talk about it. Is this a situation between Nene and Lisa Vanderpump? And the messages I'm getting, Vina, you are a businesswoman. You have businesses outside of YouTube. So, do you think Nene is wrong? Or do you think Lisa is right? What's your input? So for those of you who have no clue what I'm talking about, basically the video playing in the background on mute, of course, for copyright reason, Nene is explaining her issue with Lisa. So basically when Nene was shooting Glee, she's in LA. She and her husband had a house out there, while she was working. And so she's driving by one day and she sees this spot and it's, broken down and all that stuff. And she's like, you know what? I can fix this up and open a nice gay bar and have a huge gay following. This will be great. But instead of Nene going to her people, her attorney, her business managers, or speaking with someone in the area, but someone who handles, business and things like that, instead of sending her people to check it out and then coming back and consulting with them, she decides to call Lisa. Now, Lisa have, restaurant and businesses and all of those things all over the place, right? So she decides to call Lisa to ask Lisa about, the area and business and all of that. And if Lisa thinks that, it would be a great idea for her to, open a spot in that location. All right. And Nene said Lisa talked her out of it. Oh, it's expensive. It's a waste of money. Don't do it and all of that. And then Lisa turned around and open a bar in the same area, the same spot, the very spot that Nene talked to her about. Nene is not upset because Lisa stole her idea. No, we all know Lisa have businesses and restaurants and stuff like that. Nene is upset that I came to you and said I like this spot, and then you talked me out of it and turn around and open a bar at the same very spot, okay? So Nene is still upset, and she said that Lisa never called her to apologize or anything. Every time she sees her, she, starts acting weird, whatever the case might be. Okay. I don't think Lisa and Nene had any type of friendship. I think she only called her on the strength of all of them having this, somewhat connection and sisterhood because they're all in this franchise. But that does not mean that they were friends. What Lisa did was wrong, but from a business standpoint, no. Okay. The other thing is, I think they're both wrong. Okay. Nene is wrong for going and telling her. You have to be careful who you tell your dreams to, especially if that person is not your friend. But I understand it was a business move. Where I think Lisa was coming from, not only business related, but okay, I can't compare Candy and Kenya because they are truly friends. They are so close that Kenya even refers to Candy and said that Candy is her sister. But let's just take their friendship out of it. Kenya's husband Mark Daly been in a restaurant business way before Todd and Candy. He's been doing an amazing job in New York with his restaurant for years. I have heard and seen nothing but amazing reviews and comments about his restaurant. Okay, so it's like Mark saying, you know what, my wife, base now is in Atlanta. We have a beautiful house out there, and I've been in New York before I met my wife. It would be nice to start a branch in Atlanta that she and other people can oversee while I oversee the branch in New York. But of all of the places Mark chooses, okay, to build a restaurant. He decides to build one right opposite Candy's OLG. I'm not saying this is what happened with Nene and Lisa. I'm just giving an example, okay? He decides to build one right opposite them. Okay. First of all, you are the competition. So what make you think I'm going to want you in this area to take away my customers? You understand what I'm saying? Yes, of course, there might be other restaurants and things like that next to Candy and all of that. But majority of the time when people go to these people restaurants, yes, they go for the food and all of that, but they go to take pictures and to say, I was at Candy's restaurant. Candy from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. The show, bring in the supporters. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you can't have, I can't say you can't. People can do what they want, but it's like having two of them on the same block. It's a competition. So I think where Lisa was coming from is, but Nene, why would you even ask me a question like that when you know my business is in this area? And you have the nerve to think it's okay to want to open a gay bar smack in the middle of around the place where I have my businesses, and you think that's cool? That's where I think Lisa's mind went. And that's why I think Lisa does not feel like she did anything wrong. She's actually thinking Nene was the wrong one to think she could come up and open a bar where she was, where she's already established, and because Nene is a competition. So for you guys asking me all of Nene was silly for explaining her idea to Lisa, but hey, you live and you learn. And I think Lisa, yes, in as much as it was cutthroat and wrong, she's a businesswoman. And also, while Nene is upset, Lisa's also upset. I know that I'm sounding repetitive, but I'm gonna make this point one last time, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to the other story. What I said was, how dare you know that I'm established in this area, but then want to call me and ask me if opening a gay bar is the right thing to do when you're going to be taking my clients and my people. You're at the red competition. Because yes, people go to Lisa's spot to go there, but I'm also sure to go there to take pictures and say, oh, look where I'm eating, look who restaurant I'm at. That's what it is in this day and age. So business wise, Lisa is not wrong. I can't say friendship because I don't know the level of friendship, so I can't speak on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Just like I said, it's a life lesson, and I'm sure Nene learn her lesson. I'm gonna go ahead and read some of these comments real quick on the video. First comment, girl, never tell people your dreams, and this is why people should sometimes walk in silence. She's doing that now. Thank you, manipulative. I love Lisa, but we know white folks love stealing ideas, land, culture, people. Oh, here we go. Why she talk about that dog like that? Well, since the video, the volume wasn't up, Nene said something about Lisa dog. Oh man, I love, LVP, her initials, but I also love Nene, and I believe her. That's messed up. I believe it. I've never trusted Lisa. Ain't no friends in business. Exactly. Stop acting like a bleep white woman and use that street game you got, like you told Star Jones you had. Ooh, okay. Or start acting like them, period. Right, exactly. Nene is an itch jumping on the Lisa Vanderpump hate train. What I would say is Lisa Vanderpump is self-made before Beverly Hills. Nene isn't. Nene has never been for the culture either. Lisa employs people. Nene been bitter again and wanting attention. Fake. Ooh, Nene don't have some. Ooh, Nene, they're coming for you, girl. All I hear when people say Lisa manipulates me is I'm a middle-aged dumb bee. Y'all are grown. Preach is all I'm saying. It's business. She felt insulted that Nene will even try to come in her area and be competition. That's what it is. Come on. How would Nene feel if somebody called her and said, girl, I know you have Swag Boutique. I saw a spot not too far from where Swag Boutique is, and I want to open a spot there. You know what I'm saying? That's it's business. That's all. Yes, it was wrong, a little harsh, but it's business, nothing personal. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the Nene story at that. I want to end it on a funny note, okay? Because I didn't talk about the Super Bowl at all. Okay. Billy. Oh, Cynthia Billy. I posted this the same day it happened on the channel Instagram page. I'm just talking about it now, okay? On YouTube. Cynthia is, in the lobby going to events for the Super Bowl, and she run into this guy right here, okay? And she thought this guy right here was Tom Brady. Basically trying to flip it on them. You know how they think all black people look alike? Yeah, that's what Cynthia tried to do here. Because he is not even close to Tom Brady, okay? So, Cynthia wrote, confession, I ran into this guy last night in the lobby of the St. Regis. I asked for a picture because I thought it was Tom Brady. I really did. I did interviews on the carpet last night saying how cool it was to bump into Tom Brady. After I text my picture to my best friend Mike Hill, her man Mike Hill, to share my excitement, swipe. He swiped to read his response. Looking back now at the picture, okay, maybe he is not Tom's long lost twin, but he could be his cousin, right or not? What y'all think? This is Mike. Who is that? Cynthia responded, Tom Brady. Baby, that's not Tom Brady. Who told you that was Tom Brady? You didn't post anything, did you? Cynthia responded, no, I didn't post it, but I said I ran into him on the carpet. So embarrassed. Mike laughing man off. You asked to take a picture with him. Laughing my oh, you asked to take a picture with him. Cynthia responded, yes, child. And then Mike responded, I'm gonna need you as your sportscaster boyfriend not know who Tom Brady is. Oh my God. That was too funny. Oh, Cynthia Bailey, her spirit is so pure. Oh, this is what I wrote on the blog page. Needed that laugh, put a little thing, Cynthia Bailey. First of all, Tom Brady would not be in nobody's lobby the night before the big game, Super Bowl, without security surrounding him. He wouldn't be out, period. Too funny. Wishing my New England Patriots well, and we know we won. It was boring, I know. Low scoring game, I know, but we have ranked number 6. So the funniest part of this entire story is the guy knew that Cynthia Bailey was asking to take a picture with him because she thought he was Tom Brady, and he still said yes without saying, sweetheart, I would take the picture for a funny story, but I'm not Tom Brady. I know he went home with the funniest story ever and was like, you won't believe. He probably have no clue who Cynthia Bailey is, but after this story went around social media, he probably was like, wow. Yeah, so they both have an hilarious forever story. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, my V9 loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn notifications so when I do post aware that I posted, and I will see you all in a comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation.